Summer is coming to an end, September has started, and it's time for another channel update. Grab your preferred drink, make yourself comfortable. Let's have a look at what's new. Welcome to the Soft Skill channel. My name is Sebastian Jung and today it's time for another channel update. Right now you've had a chance to take a look at my first attempt at a channel intro. How did you like it? At first we didn't plan to have one at all. However, recently I started to begin my videos with a short teaser where I mention what the topic is and give a short preview, and after that I do the introduction where I say welcome and everything, and the transition between the teaser and the greeting was kind of strange recently, like there should be something in between, but it was missing, and so I started experimenting with a channel intro. I'm looking forward to your feedback about that. Now let's have a look at recent topics and videos. We've had the What Are Soft Skills video, which was quite important because it is a very basic topic for this channel, so it's good we've talked about that. And there will also be some sequels to that, more about that later. Next we've had the video about formal business attire. Now that was fun to make because that was one of those at that time when we filmed it. It was really hot in Germany. We've had above 30 degrees Celsius, and in that video I was wearing a jacket and a tie, so it was really hot. But nevertheless, the video turned out nice. And yeah, so seems it didn't hurt the video. After that we've had the book review for Factfulness. Now that was quite an interesting book, and I think the video turned out nice as well. I liked how those little scenes where I showed Gapminder and Dollar Street, how they fit in the overall video, so that was very nice. So, what is to come in the next couple of weeks? First of all, there is a small change here. Usually, every fourth video, every fourth week, I'm doing a channel update like this one. However, since a month is a bit longer than 4 weeks, the channel update has moved closer and closer to the beginning of the month, and sooner or later we need to balance that out. So the next channel update for October will be in 5 weeks. We might do the same for November and December, but we'll see about that later. Now, the next video to come next week is why soft skills? Are they worth the effort? Now, it's important to take a look at that because it's the channel's topic and we should figure out if it is even worth the time and effort. After that, we will start the topic of communication. Now this will be very interesting because in Germany, if you talk about communication, Friedemann Schulz von Thun is quite an important name. The guy is a psychologist who has written a couple of books on communication that are quite renowned, quite well known. He has created a model, the so-called 4 sides model or communication square, that is very popular and widely known. However, He doesn't seem to be that well known internationally. The Four Sides model is supposed to be internationally renowned. However, it seems Friedemann Schulz von Thun's books have not been translated into English, so I expect most of you won't have heard of him up to now. So this will be entirely new material for you, and I'm looking forward to see how you like it, if you find it interesting. So in 2 weeks from now, after Why Soft Skills, we will first take a look at the aforementioned Four Sides model or communication square by Schulz von Thun. And in the week after that, we will take a more detailed look at problems that occur in communication, and there we will again use Schulz von Thun's communication square. After that, 4th week will be another book review, and this time we will take a look at The Cafe at the End of the World by John Strzelecki. This will be quite interesting because it's another book on personal development, and we've had a look at 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey before, which is also about personal development, but John Strzelecki's approach to the topic is quite different from Stephen Covey's, so it will be quite interesting to take a look at The Cafe at the End of the World. And after that, in the 5th week, there will be another channel update, the channel update for October. Regarding that communication square by Schulz von Thun, there's a story I need to tell you. For the video, I prepared this nice visualization. Looks quite great, as you can see. Now you might probably say, oh, it's surprising that this green area actually is properly displayed, even though the soft skill channel is recorded in front of a green screen. Well, it didn't work last week. It didn't work at all. When we tried to film the video, this square was basically transparent. It showed the background. So yeah, I ended up doing it again. And by the way, you know I also record my videos in German. Yeah, that was one Sunday morning. And it didn't really get better after that, because when I was done drawing those 4 communication squares, it was past noon already and the sun had moved on. We didn't get enough daylight through our windows for proper lighting, for proper video quality, so we had to postpone the recordings. Now, obviously, in autumn and winter, this problem will occur more frequently, so we have upgraded our lighting setup. In addition to our existing lights I've shown you before, there now is a big light, the kind you use at construction sites and things like that, and it is very strong and it is directed at the ceiling, so the light is evenly distributed in the room, and this strong light helps to have overall decent lighting for our videos. Have a look, this is what it looks like. Since I can't figure out the proper term, the image is probably more helpful. Apart from dealing with lighting troubles, we've recently tried to upgrade our social media coverage. Up to now we've only had the 2 YouTube channels, but no presence at all in other social media platforms. So we've tried to increase that so we can do some more advertising for the channel and also provide some smaller updates in between videos. Now, up to now, this is mainly focused on the German channel. We experimented a bit with ways to provide both languages in a single account on a single page, but it didn't work very well and was rather complicated. So we started creating German accounts, German pages for now. However, you can have a look at our Facebook page for Soft Skills Deutsch. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's still rather new, couple of posts, but there will obviously be more to come since Facebook automatically translates the posts if your language is set to English, and we will also provide, for example, when we post information about a new video, we will provide the link to the English version in addition to the link to the German version. So we will try to have some coverage for English here as well. I will also provide a link to our Instagram profile in the video description. This only has German text. However, since the focus is on images, maybe some of you would like to have a look at that. After the end of the video, I will show you a short animation I created to advertise the Factfulness book review on Instagram. I think the animation turned out very nicely, so I would like to show it to you. We will see each other next week in Why Soft Skills. For now, for today, I'll take my leave. Have a nice day. See you next time.